Welcome to Arkham. I'm your host, Ryan, and thank you for tuning in today. So, today we are going to cover the potential sale of TikTok. This has been a kind of interesting news story. The TikTok ban has been in the works for a while now, and it seems that it's going to go into effect this Sunday. But who knows? And as they're gearing up to sell this, it seems like everyone and their mother is making a bid at it. So, um, the news has changed on this like three times today. So I'm trying to keep up the best I can. Probably as I start to share a little bit of this, the news is going to evolve. But that's the news cycle for you. So if you do like this content, by the way, like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell to stay notified every time I go live. A little bit of a snag in my stream yesterday because I took Mr. Beast's word for it and thought I could get away with streaming his content, well, taking clips of his content and playing it. I could not get away with it, even though he said it was okay. All right, don't believe me? All right, so I encourage it. Mr. Beast says he supports people making money by stealing his videos and reposting them as short form content, particularly Beast games. Everyone go clip that stuff and share it on social media. Easy attention for you and helps grow awareness of the show. Well, I tried that, Mr. Beast, and I got flagged. So what's up? I thought it was fair use. Maybe the clips were a little long, maybe, but it felt fair use to me. I was adding, commentary in there. It was an original thing. So yeah, and that's not the only time he said to clip this, by the way. He said it again too. So Marquise Brown Lee said, I found a YouTube channel that has been stealing. If you found a YouTube channel that's stealing your content, recutting it and uploading it as shorts that have accumulated almost 100 million views, what would you do? Asking for a friend, leave it for the free promo, ask for, I would, yeah, free promo all the way. Go ahead. I don't care. Just give me credit. All right. I want credit for the work that I've done. But other than that, I wouldn't care. And Mr. B says, I wouldn't mind. I encourage it. But yet you took down the video. There's that. Anyway, though, we're not here to talk about why my stream failed yesterday. We are here to talk about the buy of TikTok. So, TikTok will be removed from the App Store and be inaccessible to US based devices as of Sunday, January 19th. That's hardcore. They're really gonna, it seems like they're really gonna do it. And I gotta say, I find this pretty amusing, to be honest with you. TikTok is nefarious for banning people with, for no reason. As I've stated before, I was shadow banned on TikTok for a little over a year, and I've since been unbanned, and I've grown to like 30,000 followers on TikTok. Pretty cool. But I still don't care if they get nuked. I don't care. It's the reverse card. You banned, now you get banned. Sorry for your luck. But we'll see. I have doubts because, again, the news is changing. And I think, Donald Trump said that he is considering issuing an executive order once in office to suspend the TikTok ban for 60 to 90 days. Why? 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 Because people can't create their short 60-second dopamine hits. Come on, it's fine. Because some people will be out of money. No, they'll be fine. They'll move to a different platform. There's plenty. It's not like there's no competition. Okay, you got Instagram, you got YouTube Shorts, you have X. You can upload short form content on there, but it kind of sucks to do that. And you also have this unknown app, by the way, called Clapper. Nobody knows about it, but I'm telling you it's real. I'm not referring to the venereal disease. It's a real app. It exists. And yeah, you could upload there and and make content. I'm gonna just pull this up just so that you guys know I'm not full of it. See, Clapper. This is Clapper. It exists. Oh, wow! They're actually getting some recognition. They're number 3 on the App Store. I hate their name though. I've told them before too that they need to change the name. The name is actually the number one thing preventing this platform from growing. You just there's so many different things you can call it, but clap back would have been better, you know. Um, Yapper would have been better. Yip yap. I could just keep coming up with them off the top of my head. Um, if you have any other ideas, we could start recommending to these people so that they can rebrand and actually make money and market to the US. They're good, but they're like the Walmart of TikToks. Yeah, you see a lot of low quality videos being uploaded on that platform, but it feels authentic. It feels real. They're also pretty pro free speech, so they don't do censorship, which is dope. So I'm always supportive of platforms to do that. So anyway, we have alternatives, okay? We have alternatives, but maybe if Trump doesn't, well, before Trump issues that executive order, there's speculation that Elon Musk is planning to acquire TikTok. Oh, just kidding. He's not doing that. People are spreading fake news. TikTok has denied these claims. We can't be expected to comment on pure fiction. So Elon Musk is not planning to buy TikTok. Fake news. That's been community noted. Not true. False. It'd be great. It'd be cool. Kind of. After seeing how he's been moderating Twitter, I don't feel good about TikTok being in his hands. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. I just, I got my account got nuked on Twitter for no reason at all. Still, no explanation. I had over 3,000 followers gone like that. I was monetized, gone like that, no explanation. Just that I broke the X rules. Anyway, you could tell I'm salty about it. I'm still not happy about it. Anyway, but this person seems to have a conniption over the prospects of Elon Musk uh, buying the app. A message for Elon Musk should he decide to purchase the app. Full disclosure, I have not watched this video.
Dear Elon Musk, if you purchase this app, we will burn it to the motherfucking ground. We will all delete our accounts immediately. Immediately. We do not want you owning this shit. This is ours. This is our app.
No, it's not. It's China's app. It's actually it's China's app. And your data belongs to them. It's their app, not yours. And when somebody else buys it, by the way, it's still not your app. You don't own it. Somebody else is going to own
it. So if I can stay out of it.
She seems pleasant. Lovely person. But also Kick has thrown their hat in the ring, so they sent a letter of intent to purchase the platform. So yeah, they're trying to buy it too, and I think Rumble has made an offer, which is actually my ideal organization to buy the platform. I would love for Rumble to do it, but if not Rumble, then I think oh no, I'm jumping ahead here. I think Mr.Beast would be the ideal candidate. He said, okay, I'll buy TikTok so it doesn't get banned. Then he says, unironically, I've had so many billionaires reach out to me since I tweeted this. Let's see if we can pull this off. If anybody could, I think it could be him, to be honest with you. I really do. And it seems like this was not a haphazard tweet. He's serious about buying it, and people are willing to actually make bets for it. So there are people betting that he's going to buy it, and he released this video.
Got out of a meeting with a bunch. I just got out of a meeting with a bunch of billionaires. TikTok, we mean business. This is my lawyer right here. We have an offer ready for you. We want to buy the platform. America deserves TikTok. Give me a seat at the table. Let me save this platform, TikTok.
I love the eagle sound effect, and I do think America deserves TikTok. I think we deserve to know how they've been manipulating the algorithm to create a bunch of slaves and push out propaganda. We need to understand the weapon that they've been using against us, and then reverse engineer it, um, and use it to sow good into the world. But no, we do need to. America needs to own the platform. We do. I like that eagle sound effect too because it makes me think. I don't know if you guys have watched Cobra Kai, but it makes me think of Hawk every time he fights or he gets introduced to a fight. They make that sound effect. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That show is awesome, by the way. I could probably do a whole episodes on that show. Anyway, I digress. I do think Mr. Beast would be the right man for the job. I 100% think TikTok would be better in the hands of Mr. Beast than any of these companies, with the exception of Rumble. I think Rumble would handle it well, but I would prefer, like my tier list would be Rumble number 1, Mr. Beast number 2, and then I guess probably Kick, and then Elon Musk last. Too. Also, we gotta keep in mind Elon Musk. I'm glad that he's building rockets and doing what he's doing and operating Tesla, but we can't give him all the power. It just seems like we're putting all of our eggs in one billionaire handbasket, and it just seems like a mistake. So maybe we don't have him own everything. We don't have him run the Department of Government Efficiency. We don't also have him run Twitter, a powerful tool for spreading news and information. We don't have him running our entire electrical infrastructure throughout the nation for EV cars. We don't it just seems like maybe there could be a mistake down the road giving one man all that power. It doesn't sit right with me. So also letting him hook devices up to our brains, it just not a good idea, guys. Not a good idea. God, the more I think about it, I'm like, he does. Bryson Gray recently said Elon Musk fits the bill for the Antichrist, and it seems more so like that. The more you think about it, things that he could do. I'm not saying he is, obviously, but it's not looking good. So, all right, let's jump back because we did have a comment I wanted to read by Brett Cooper somewhere in here. Here we go. Now, since this TikTok ban has gone into effect, by the way, or is about to go into effect, people have been fleeing TikTok for this Chinese-owned app called Red Note. So, but it turns out they ban LGBT content and all inappropriate outfits, and there are only 2 genders. You mean reality? Yeah. So it turns out, they're trying to get free speech from China, and China's not on board. China ain't about that. They're only about the gender nonsense when they're using it as propaganda against our own citizens. They're not. They don't do that to their citizens. They're giving their citizens like quality content, and people are learning about the sciences and education and all that good stuff, while we're getting degenerate brain rot. We're getting OnlyFans, prostitutes and stupid videos of people playing knockoff mobile games. So yeah, not a good look. So my hope is that Mr. Beast does ultimately buy the platform. I'm thinking he's probably going to be really solid in running it. Also because he's a content creator. He isn't just like a multi. I don't know if he's a billionaire yet, but he has a lot of money. All right, and he's not just some rich tech person. He's like a regular person that just started out making content on YouTube and got ultra super famous for making high quality content. So he actually understands better than anybody what a social media app needs, particularly one that makes video content, because that's literally all the guy does is he makes video content. So to have him running an app that is a video content creation app is it's genius. I actually think it would be good too. I don't think he is on board with all the censorship. I think he would actually let it be free and open, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's great. So hopefully he pulls in the win and buys TikTok, because that'd be pretty cool. Speaking of TikTok, maybe once he buys it, this type of stuff will come to an end. So this is shared by Tara Bull, and she says kids complain that TikTok is broken and constantly displays corn.
Can someone please explain why we cannot search up anything on TikTok without seeing corn? Tell me why I search up cute clothes inspo and I see a girl getting it. Boy. And the other day I searched up shoe inspo because I was trying to find shoes that I could put on my wish list for Christmas. Why did I see a girl shaking her ass? Hello? Like, what's wrong with my search? I searched up shoes! What is going on? And why does the video have absolutely nothing to do with shoes? Not even a hashtag that says shoes or anything. Where did it say in my search that I wanted to see a girl shake her butt? Like, I can't. Like, I cannot. What is going on? So TikTok, you gotta fix that. Yeah. Okay, bye. Love you.
I hate one just side note before I comment on this. I feel like I've seen like a dozen girls do the same. Okay, bye. Like and end their video. Like, it's annoying. All right. Think of a different way to end your video, because it's obnoxious at this point. I've seen it so much. I can't do it. Now, granted, she's a child, and most of the people I see doing this are grown adults, but still, it's annoying. Side note, another thing. I 100% agree that TikTok should stop, feeding their users corn. I agree. Not good. But also, I don't think children should be on the platform. Radical idea, but I actually think you should be an adult to be on these platforms, because they've been proven to be toxic to your mentality, and especially TikTok. And case in point, a child, how old is she? Like 12? Is being exposed to this type of content, and you can tell she's already desensitized to it. She shouldn't even know what that is. She should have no idea that exists right now. Yet because of the internet, she has access. Another thing, parents, what the hell is wrong with you? Seriously, why do you allow your kids on these platforms? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think they're not going to be exposed? Do you think that you have it figured out? Even the best of kids are going to be exposed to this type of content because it's rampant. I had to work like 2 solid years of just constantly clicking see less, or not interested, or whatever option they give you to stop getting this content in my feed. And thankfully, I don't see it anymore. And before somebody's like, oh, well, you see the content because that's what you're searching for. Wrong. So for men, I think it's like the default content that they show men when they log into the platform. I sincerely do. Because they want us slaves to pornography. So yeah, I'm not about that. Speaking of social media platforms, I did want to comment on this story last week, but I didn't get the chance to, and I think now is a good time because it seems like Zuckerberg has come around to free speech, which is good. Now, a lot of people are speculating that he's doing this only because Trump is now in the White House, or Trump is going to be in the White House, which, friendly reminder, in just a couple days, Trump is going to be your president. Hope. Anyway, yeah, so they think he's doing this because Trump's going to be in the White House. But I actually think he's probably sincere about it, just because, too, he's also been spending a lot of time with more right-wing leaning people like Dana White, like other people in UFC, like Joe Rogan. He recently appeared on Joe Rogan's podcast and was saying some crazy stuff that the Biden administration was pressuring him to do. You know, they were trying to get him to take. No, they made him take down one that he went along with it. So I'm not going to pretend like he's a victim. He even created a portal so they could submit takedown requests. So seems like he was a little too eager to help. But let's play this clip and we'll talk about it. This is shared by Dominic Michael Trippi. Breaking: Mark Zuckerberg announces that Facebook and Instagram have ended their censorship and misinformation policy.
Hey everyone, I want to talk about something important today because it's time to get back to our roots around free expression on Facebook and Instagram. I started building social media to give people a voice. I gave a speech at Georgetown 5 years ago about the importance of protecting free expression, and I still believe this today. But a lot has happened over the last several years. There's been widespread debate about potential harms from online content. Governments and legacy media have pushed to censor more and more. A lot of this is clearly political, but there's also a lot of legitimately bad stuff out there. Drugs, terrorism, child exploitation. These are things that we take very seriously, and I want to make sure that we handle responsibly. So we built a lot of complex systems to moderate content. But the problem with complex systems is they make mistakes. Even if they accidentally censor just 1% of posts, that's millions of people. And we've reached a point where it's just too many mistakes and too much censorship. The recent elections also feel like a cultural tipping point towards once again prioritizing speech. So we're going to get back to our roots and focus on reducing mistakes, simplifying our policies, and restoring free expression on our platforms. More specifically, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to get rid of fact checkers and replace them with community notes similar to X, starting with us.
That's good. That's really good. That's a step in the right direction, if you ask me. They definitely need to get rid of the fact checkers. They're obnoxious, and we will be better off without them. I think a system like community notes is far superior than fact checkers, and I don't think our content should just be automatically flagged by AI. Like, I don't know, Twitter does, X does that. They flag your content. They have certain words that are blocked. Now Facebook also did that. Facebook did that with the name of a certain individual. You couldn't even type it into Facebook without it being blocked. I'm trying to think of the name. I forgot it. Dang. I don't remember it. But I did a video about it like a while back, and it was really creepy because you would type it in Facebook and then it would just be gone. You'd post, the post is gone. They did not let you post the name at all. So very weird. I told a buddy of mine about it, and he thought I was joking around with him. I was like, oh, dude, it's serious. Tim Pool did an episode about it too. So yeah, very bizarre. All right. So that's a win for freedom. And I think things are going to get a lot more free with Trump in office. Fingers crossed, believing, and hopefully we can you know, put away the days where we are being, uh, you know, pressured into saying what our tech overlords want us to say and our speech being hindered, and we can actually, have conversations again, and we can, say radical things like trans women aren't women, they're men, and transgenderism is insane, just normal common sense things like that without being, you know, blocked and censored. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. So hopefully that's what's happening. And I actually think too that all these platforms kind of going toward free speech is just going to be a net positive. Now all the bad ideas that have been floating around there that have been growing and metastasizing like cancer are going to be challenged, and people can freely do it. So the best way to combat bad ideas is with good ideas, and we can only do that if we are freely able to express ourselves. So I'm looking forward to a freer America on Monday. All right, next thing that I want to talk about. So this chick has an understanding of male psychology that I pretty much agree with for the most part. So this guy, Axel Rourke, says this woman has an elite level of understanding of the male psychology. I was today years old when I realized that what she says is true. Men love Quest. Yes, we do. So let's play this.
This is a hot tip for the ladies. Men love quests. No, I know, not all men, but most men, okay? And all the men I want in my life, they like quests. Most men hate puzzles, but they love quests. Most men don't want you to be coy and confusing and elusive. They want you to have very clear quests that you tell them, this is exactly what I want you to do this, and I will be happy when you do it. My friend was telling me that her boyfriend...
Yes. Yes. We want very clear directions. What do you want? Tell us what you want, and we'll go do it. No problem. My wife left me very clear instructions. I knew what I needed to accomplish today, and I crushed it. I nailed it. So, yeah, true.
Offered to scrape off her car the other day. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. She's like, yeah, I told him not to, but I thought it was nice he offered. And I was like, oh, you told him not to? She's like, yeah, I didn't want to be difficult and inconvenience him. And I'm like, but didn't he happily offer to do it? And she's like, yeah, but I told him I didn't want him to. I'm like, oh, you didn't want him to? Like, you wanted to do it yourself? And she's like, no, I would have loved if he did it for me, but I didn't want to be difficult. And I'm like, honey, you have to remember, men love quests. If you don't want him to do something because you want to do it yourself, that's totally fine. But do not squash yourself down and deny yourself for no reason. Instead, let them do the quest for you and then be super appreciative and kind and happy about it. Nothing makes a man happier than completing a quest for you and you being happy and appreciative about it. So when he offers to scrape your car off, say, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. And then when he comes in, tell him, thank you. That just made my day so much brighter. Maybe make him a warm cup of coffee so that it's ready right when he comes in. It's like a video game, okay? He did his quest and then you gave him a resource in return. He leveled up in the game. He's winning now. You gave him the gift of winning.
I love that. I'm running out of energy. Give me coffee so I can recover my stamina. There's something to that.
Man loves you, nothing will make him happier than knowing he made you a little happier via a quest. I'll be like, ooh, ice cream sounds so good right now. My husband will be like, I can go get you some. I'm like, no, you don't have to do that right now. He's like, are you sure? I'm happy to. My first instinct is, no, I don't want to inconvenience him. But if I want that ice cream and it will truly make me happy to get that ice cream, I should let him go on that quest. Will not inconvenience him. It makes him feel like he's winning the game. Don't be a jerk. Don't make people do things for no reason. Be appreciative and happy when somebody puts that effort in for you. But honey, they love a good quest. Why do you think there's so many memes of boyfriends and husbands filling a girl's water cup? I'll tell you why. It's a quick, easy quest. If the quest involves something that makes him feel kind of manly and powerful, that's a double points quest. My husband just put together a little vanity for me and I came upstairs and I just started jumping up and down and I was like, oh my God, it looks so good. He's just like beaming, like, I did it. Look how happy I made her. Related pro tip, don't say sorry, say thank you. Sorry I'm so annoying. Thank you for listening to me. Sorry I'm running late. Thank you for waiting for me. Sorry I'm crying. Thank you for creating this safe space for me to cry.
Mostly true. Now, I will say this. Any quest that involved me going to the grocery store, no, that's not for me. I'll build stuff. I'll get you stuff like from other stores. But when it comes to grocery stores, I just don't know what I'm doing. All right, I just don't do it enough. So I go and I'm walking around the aisles trying to find everything, and I can't find it. You know, my wife tells me to get, what'd she tell me to get? Citric acid. I had to get citric acid. I'm looking for citric acid. I couldn't find the citric acid. I went to 2 stores. I couldn't find it. I felt lost. I was about to cry for help. I don't do well in grocery stores. It's just not my element. It's not my thing. You send me get you an electronic, yeah, I'll do that. Send me go get dog food, yeah, yeah, that's easy. I could do that. But groceries, I don't know, man. I just can't navigate the aisle. It's not me. And then things I think are going to be in like a reasonable spot. They're not in the spot that you think they're going to be, and it's just frustrating. So those are not the type of quests that I want to go on. But I'll do anything else. I'll build stuff. I build stuff all the time. You know, like we had to build my daughter a what is it, like a little mini kitchen for her Christmas present. I was on that. I was like, yeah, I'm doing this. You know, and yeah, I got it done in time. Got it all wrapped. It was good. That's awesome. She loved it. Win-win. So yes, give your husband quests, but don't nag him. And don't be vague. All right. But we don't do vagueness. Just be direct. This is what I want. Lists. I'm great with lists. You give me a list and it has exactly what it is. I'm good. And even pictures. You want me to get you something? See, if you're gonna send your husband to the grocery store, right? Give him a picture so he can look it up. We're childlike like that. We need to see pictures so that we know exactly what you're looking for. So that way I could just hold my phone up and be like, oh yeah, yeah, that's it. I don't have to play any guesswork. That adobo, yep. Or sesso, yeah, I got that. Yeah, my wife's. Yeah. So pictures, list, quest. Let us level up. Coffee, great. We want coffee. All right. Let's see. Moving on. This story. I don't know much about it other than this, so you know, I didn't do much digging, but apparently this French woman, got scammed with a fake AI Brad Pitt images, and she divorced her millionaire husband for it, just to be scammed out of 850,000. Oh man! All right, how do you fall for it? All right, nobody looks like that in the hospital. You know, it looks this looks like how Brad Pitt would look like if he was in the hospital in a movie. All right, but in real life, if he's look, you know, maybe this one photo over here is the most believable. But how do you get fooled by this? How do you fall for this? Oh, Jesus, man. And I guess the jig was up when she was watching TV and saw Brad Pitt appear with his new girlfriend. And then her massive mistakes started to become painfully obvious. God, imagine explaining that to your husband. God, that guy dodged a bullet too. What a scumbag. Like, I don't feel bad for her at all. all. And that guy that got his bag, he earned it. Because this woman, you have to be totally retarded to fall for that. Brad Pitt. Get. Oh man. The AI must have been really good. Because he was even doing the voice. So the AI must have been that good. But don't you Google, like, hey, is Brad Pitt, in a relationship? It just takes like 2 seconds to figure some of this stuff out. And AI, man, it's going to be a problem. You're going to see catfishing on levels you've never seen before. It's going to be that sophisticated. Wait until AI robots come out and people can like 3D print their own skin. They will make replicas of like Brad Pitt's. And you'll actually have a physical robot AI that even probably thinks it is Brad Pitt. So you're not even going to be able to tell it. It's getting crazy. It's getting so crazy that Jesus has to come now. He has to come now because it's getting wild. Getting wild. All right. We'll do one more video. We'll watch a trailer and then we are going to wrap it up. So I've been a pretty big fan of Daredevil. That was the series that originally released on Netflix. Was a masterpiece. Just beautiful. Just perfect. Each season was good. I think the first two, all of them were good. They were all good. They were all great. I really enjoyed it. Well, now they just released the first trailer of Daredevil Born Again. I have not watched this. I was very tempted to watch it, actually. I like watched like the first couple of seconds, like, no. I'm going to wait till stream. I'm legitimately going to watch it real time with everybody. So here we go. Let's watch this.
Thank you for finding the time.
I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again. A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
The mayor serves his city.
1 second. 1 minute. All right, let's
I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
This city can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
Mind putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised to believe in retribution.
That looks sick. That looks really good. Really good. So yeah, I look forward to seeing that. The first, I think, 3 seasons of Daredevil were awesome, and it looks like I think we saw Moon Knight in there. I never watched that series, but I'm probably going to have to now, just because I gotta get ready for the show. You see, um, Kingpin back, and you see the Punisher back. So yeah, this is gonna be really good. I hope. I hope Disney. You know, but who am I kidding? You know, it's Disney, so I don't have the same level of confidence I had in you know Netflix when they had the IP. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, I was gonna play one more video, but my daughter needs me, so I'm gonna go. I hope you guys have a blessed evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.